Oh no, what's happening? Hey y'all, it's Jane First Tarot back with another video. So today is gonna be a video basically why are people currently hooked on you. This will be a 3-pile selection video. Okay. That being said, we're gonna get right into it. I am gonna give y'all an additional 3 things to choose from. I did a whole reading earlier and it disappeared. Like I tried to upload it, it didn't upload, so I just looked at it as a sign. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and make another one for y'all. So yeah, we're gonna be doing why are people currently hooked on you. There's 3 pile selections. You can choose from the thumbnail, or you can choose. Hold on. You can choose these objects. Hold on, what the hell is going on? Yeah. All right. I have 3 things y'all can choose from. What's going to be pile 1? Pile 1 is going to be this e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I believe this is a foundation. So this is pile 1. Pile 1. All right. Pile 1. Pile 2 is going to be this Trident gum. Pile 2. Pile 3 is going to be this lip gloss from Revlon. I love it. It smells so good and it's so glimmery. So this will be my group 3. All right. Pause, meditate on your pile, all that good stuff, and we're gonna get right into it. Ancestors and spirit guides, please tap me into pile 1's energy. Thank you for your divine light and knowledge always. Ashe. Why are people currently hooked on pile 1? Why are people currently hooked on pile 1? You have an energy where people they have to reflect to be around you. They have to know themselves. It's like you force people to get into this energy when you're around them. Like they have no choice but to know themselves. They have no choice but to watch their steps, watch how they speak to people and stuff like that. You kind of just carry this energy about you and it influences others to do the same. Okay, so you're very influential when it comes to your character and the way you act in certain situations. Especially under pressure. You could do very well under pressure. I feel like you could be one of those people who know how to tell someone off without cursing, without being low vibrational. You know how to really speak to people. And even if it's something assertive that you got to get off your chest, you know how to say it without being too low class with it. Why are people hooked on my pile 1s? Why are people currently hooked on my pile number 1s? I was going to say something about you never changed, but it's like changes card came out. It's like you change, but you still remain the same. You still have that piece of you. Like if people knew you from the past, you still have like the same personality, but you may have grown also. Like you matured. You have the same personality though. Like you're the same genuine person that you was years ago. Even though you may have a better job, you may have more of a, what you call it? I don't want to say luxurious life, but you may have more things going on for yourself than you used to. But you know how some people let fame changes them and stuff like that. Or they let fame change them. Or they let a good job get to their head. Or when things start getting good for them, they start to get like, what you call it? Arrogant, I guess. Or like feeling like you're better than others. Or people may feel like that about you. But with you, it's like they can't. Even if they feel like, oh, pile 1 has this and this going on. Who do they think they are? They can't really say too much because you still are you, if that makes sense. So people love that about you. That, like, people from the past love that about you. You never change. You're always genuine. You always have been. You're the realest. I'm hearing the realest. So some people may feel like you're the realest. Like, you're very genuine when it comes to how you act. Changes came out again. Why is people hooked on my pile ones currently? Feminine energy. You could be very nurturing. You could be such a good friend. Like, if your friends feel like you're such a good friend. Even your family members, like, they feel like you're such a good person. It's just something about you and your spirit. Like, you have this light about you that's like, it's so addictive. And it's not like you're the most perfect person, right? You could be somebody that have issues, trust issues, anger issues, whatever. But it's just something so genuine about you that people can't shake. And it's like you're so caring and nurturing, especially to the ones you love. It's like you will do anything for people that you really, really mess with. People know that. People know that. Even your lovers, potential partners, all that. It's like you got this one of one energy, one of a kind. Whether it's from a friend aspect, relationship, family member, like, they all feel like this about you. And there's something about your you have a nice shape, like a body shape, especially if you're a woman. You have a very nice shape. So physically, people are hooked on your body. People could be hooked on your hips, because I'm hearing hips don't lie. You could have very nice hips, or that area of your body is significant. But you're very motherly. You're very motherly. You're very caring. I wanted to say nurturing, but it's more than nurture, because every time I want to say nurture, I'm thinking of someone giving a warm hug. So you could be somebody that cares. Like, you know, the people that don't really speak up about how they're feeling, you just pick up on it. What is it called? Intuitive. You can be a Cancer or have Cancer placements. You're very, very intuitive. You could be a water sign. I grabbed my ear. But there's something about your warmth. It don't even have to be like you do too much to. You don't be all like, oh, you okay? You don't have to do all that. Like, it's just something about your energy that makes them feel like everything is going to be okay. So it's the difference. You don't have to ask, are you okay? You just have to simply be. It's just something about you. All right. Why are people hooked on my pile ones currently? People are hooked on you because I feel like once you leave their energy, they look for you. They look for you in other people, and they even look to see if you will possibly come back or return. Because I'm hearing I wish upon a star to find out where you are. So a lot of people are wondering where you are. People from the past. You have a lot of people hooked on you, believe it or not, right now, that you're not even talking to anymore. They still hooked. So you, pile one, you don't have to do much to have people hooked on you. You just have to be. And as far as like other people, they need like superficial things to make people hook, but it's just you are you, and that's all. Like, that's all it takes is somebody to be around you and they'll be hooked. Like, I don't know what it is about you, pile one. All right. Why are people currently hooked on my pile ones? You could be very down to earth. You could be somebody that looks physically attractive but just does down to earth shit. Like, you don't take things too seriously. You're not uptight. You're not bougie. You're very down to earth. But you're not like, how can I say it? You're still a go-getter. You're still somebody that's up and you get up and go get it. But you don't have this bougie energy to you. You don't have this like you're better than. You don't turn your nose up. You're just you. You're just you. You could be somebody that has a corporate job and plays a video game at the same time. Or you have a contrast to you, but it's just how you are. It's just you. Like, all right. Why are people currently hooked on my pile ones at the moment? Growth. You can be someone that helps people you can help people get into alignment without you even noticing. Like, a conversation with you will help people get into alignment. Anyone that was confused about their life or anything like that, you can unintentionally help align people's life path. And that's a very deep thing to say, but that's just you, pile one. You are a deep soul. You are a deep person. I feel like nothing you really do is superficial. Like, even if you look at it as superficial, other people look at it as deep. Especially these days, people don't get too deep. People don't really know themselves enough to get deep like that, because a lot of people follow what other people are doing, but not you. You're an authentic person. You're an authentic being, and you help others realize that they also have that within them. Especially people that's inspired by you. You could have somebody that goes, oh my God, you're such a great person, but you see the greatness in them too. And it's like, you kind of shine the light on that, like, hey, you know, you did this, this, and this. That's amazing as well. Like, you're also an amazing person, and you help people realize those good things about themselves. Okay. All right, pile one, that's what I got for you. If you like the way I read, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go to pile two. Pile two. Let's tap you right in. Why are people currently hooked on you? Ancestors and spirit guys, please tap me into pile two's energy. Thank you for your divine light and knowledge always. Pile two, right off the jump, people love your scent. They love your perfumes. They love your oils. It always smells like, you always smell good. Always. Sometimes you surprise people and you smell like different things than what you did before. But it's always a good scent with you. I feel I'm getting like brown sugar, vanilla, those warm scents. You can sometimes switch it up and put something on that's floral or like a different vibe. But there's something about your perfume and what you wear. You smell really, really good. Some of you smell like laundry, clean clothes all the time, mixed with your perfume. I don't know what it is, but it's your smell. Especially if you're a feminine watching. But men too. Like, especially, I can't even say especially if you're feminine, because I feel like when you just see a fine person walk in and the smell match the face, you can just melt in your spot. So I feel like it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. People are loving the way you smell. Like, you really turn heads with your scent, okay? I don't know if you got a new perfume, you're trying out new scents, you're trying out perfumes. Maybe you weren't always into that and you're just trying it out now, but people are really noticing. All right, pile two. Why are people currently hooked on my pile twos? Ancestors and spirit guides. You have a very nice smile too. Very nice smile. You could be the type of person that smiles with your eyes. All right. Omens. You're the type of person, people are hooked on you because you be telling them, don't do that. Don't go there. If you go there, this is going to happen. Or I have a gut feeling that this person is not good. People are hooked on you because you could be a tarot reader. You could be a spiritual person. People are hooked on you because they love the advice you give. It's always spot on. You're very accurate. And even if you're not a tarot reader, even if you're not a spiritual person, you are accurate. And as far as advice or like telling people to look out for something. So somebody could say, oh, I'm about to try this new food and whatever. I'm about to try this new piece of fish. And you could just be like, well, be careful because certain fish contains parasites and you don't want to get sick. And then they read about something and they get sick. I don't know. It's just something very intuitive about you, pile two. Very spiritual, very much. Don't do that on this day because this will happen. You give very good warnings. People are hooked on your warnings. If you do tarot readings, they're hooked on your readings because they're always accurate. They're hooked on your advice and what you have to say. It's like you're a very important person to a lot of people. Yeah, just by having you could be like a messenger for some people because you have the omens card here. Yeah, it's like you're a messenger for multiple people. So again, you can be a tarot reader. I feel like this is my fellow tarot reader pal or my spiritualist pal with the omens here. You let people know what's going on before it even happens. I feel like when people come around you, it's always a vibe as well. Even though you're this type of person, you give, when you come around, it's like a vacation coming around you. For some of you, it could actually be your home. It could actually be when people come over your house. It always feels like they're at a hotel. It always feels like they're at a retreat. You treat them well. You have good hospitality. energy. You ask them, do you want something to drink? You make sure they have blankets. It could be something about your home. You make people feel at home. Okay. The other thing I'm getting is when people come around you, it's a vibe. They get to relax, get their feet up from their everyday life. So you're not something they're used to, they're talking to every day, or you're not someone that gets to pop out every day or something like that. I'm getting this heavy message on that, like, you're not someone that is always accessible to pop out, to go out, to have fun. So when you're a very fun vibe though, but you're just probably always busy. You always have things that you have to handle. So when you're able to pop out and have fun, people love this and they're hooked on this vibe, because it's like they know that their favorite person is ready to rock and roll. Their favorite person has free time. Like, so people are hooked on you right now because they're waiting for you to pop out. They're, especially your friends. And this is for my girlies or my males that's busy all the time. You got work, you got gym, you even got children, whatever you got going on. People are hooked on you right now because when you have the free time, you are their favorite person. Like, and people are waiting to share with you. Why are people currently hooked on my pile two? Okay. You could be that friend too, or that person that just always be like when you have the free time, like, what are you doing? Let's go do something. Let's go to the spa, or let's do some type of self-care. I feel like you help people implement self-care in their day schedule when you do come out with them. So it's always something that they can remember or makes them feel good. Okay. People are currently hooked on you because they've seen you go from one point in your life to another, and that can be in the form of having nothing to really making a way for yourself. You could have been the person that people thought, oh, this person ain't gonna be shit. This person ain't gonna, especially people from the past, like, they didn't really have much hope in you or see you to be much of what you are today. It's like the way you've changed has people hooked on you because they want to get like you. A lot of the times people were doubting you. A lot of the times people felt like you was never going to make it, at least to where you are currently. So a lot of people look at you as the blueprint. They want to be like you. So people have a lot of copycats, pile two. You could have a lot of people that wants to be, that's very much inspired by you but won't tell you, because a lot of these people felt like you were going to fail. A lot of these people felt like you could have always had faith in yourself, and you could have carried yourself that way. So they probably was talking shit on the side, like, yeah, who Power 2 think they are? Who Power 2 think they're going to be? They ain't going to be shit. And then some years later, you're exactly who you said you are. You're exactly what you said you were going to be, and you are exactly where you said you were going to be. So it's something like that where people now, they want to get like you. They want to follow your steps. Okay? And you can experience a lot of people being inspired, copying you, and not saying nothing. So why are people currently hooked on my pile twos right now? And also, you have haters hooked on you too, because you have a lot of copycats, and people are hooked on what's your next thing, what you going to do next. You could be somebody that don't really tell your next move. You just pop out with it, and people are shocked. They be hooked and shocked, and they be waiting to see the blueprint and how you do these things, but you don't ever tell it. So you got some people monitoring you closely. You got a lot of monitoring spirits, people copying you, all type of stuff. But they can't get it. They can't get the blueprint, and they never will. All right? Why are people currently hooked on my pile twos? I feel like you're a breath of fresh air. It's crazy because pile 2 is literally the gum. Like, if you pick this, this is pile 2, and it's like everything about this is, it kind of matches, because I'm picking up on a nice smile, very bright, very fresh. You smell good. It's something about you, even when you walk in a room. If somebody don't even know you, when you walk in a room, you give a breath of fresh air. Like, you come off as a new opportunity, a new vibe to a lot of people, especially even in the workplace. You give your workplace every day, you give it fresh air, you give it a fresh energy. Like, when you're not there, trust me, they be bored. They be bored. They be like, where the hell is Paul 2? You have discernment. Why are people hooked on you? Because they can't play with you. Again, you got a lot of the people that try to go against you that's hooked on you too. Because what in a Lifetime movie is that? I don't know. But It's weird. It's like your enemies can't get you, so they're obsessed. That's what it's giving. You have a lot of discernment. You are definitely a spiritual person, Paul, too. You are definitely a tarot reader or something like that. And people be trying their best to take you down, especially your haters. And it's like each time you spot on, you catch it. You catch it. It never slips through. Like, they can never get you. And it's to a point, like, they're fascinated. Your haters are fascinated because it's like you have so much spiritual protection. You have so much discernment. It's not even funny. And now they just obsess. Yeah, you have a lot of precision, and you're very precise about what you do and how you show yourself to the world. You're very strategic, and you're very ahead of the game. Like, somebody could be plotting on you, and you'll have a dream about it, or you'll have the nudge about it weeks before they even decide on the plot. Like, they could be thinking about the plot, and you'll know about it beforehand. And then when they try to conquer it, you already did 10,000 things to block them. So it's something like that. Like, you are sharp when it comes to your intuition. You use it well, and you also give others that advice too. You're not selfish with it. Only the haters see you as selfish. Only the people that felt like you weren't going to be shit see you as, oh, you think you're better. But the people that know your struggles and know what you've been through, they go to you for everything because they know. Pile 2 know what the hell they're talking about. So it's something here like that. All right. Why are people currently hooked on my pile 2s? You have feminine energy was in pile 1. Pile 2 has masculine energy. So pile 2, you really utilize your masculine energy. Okay. And I'm getting another message. Again, it's under the lines of people can't play with you. Even if you come off as this feminine little flower, people just know this other side to you that they do not want to mess with. They don't want to tap into it. They don't want to fuck around and find out. They just don't. It's like they already know. Somehow people who play in your energy get this warning not to go further. Or people who think they want to play with you always get a nudge not to do it. So that could be your spiritual protection, or your spirits letting them know, like, this ain't the one. You got sacred space. I can't make this up, how to. You are a very spiritual being. You could have a couple sacred spaces in your room, your house. I said your room, so you could have one in your room. You could have a sacred space, couldn't be an altar. So you could be somebody that have a couple altars. Or it's also giving that you are like a sacred space to people. People feel like you're their special person. It's mainly, I feel like pile 2, you could be somebody that's misunderstood, because I don't feel like everybody views you as this special person. You do have people that know what you're about. You do have people that knows not to play with you. But the people that view you as special have to really know you, because you don't open those rounds up for everybody. You just don't. You can kind of give off, you know, you're sweet, all that good stuff. But to truly know that you are special is to truly know you. And I feel like only a handful of people truly know you, and you give them that energy where they know you are the most special person in their life. So a lot of people view you as that, like your close people. They view you as their special person. It's almost like not even a secret. It's more like people don't really get you, and those that get you kind of just never want to let you go. They get possessive, if that makes sense. Okay, part 1 can have some messages for you. It's kind of giving one of one energy. Like, you're very much one of one, like pile 1. So check that out too. Could definitely have some messages for you. You're very attractive. I want to say you have a duality to you, pile 2. You very much do. You can have tattoos, but also be like feminine if you're a girl. You have a contrast. So take what resonates. And it's very attractive. It's very alluring. It's not like in a weird way. It's in a very attractive way where people do want to copy and bite off of you, because I'm just picking up on somebody that's raw. Like, it's giving Rihanna. You have some type of energy like that. Like, you know how she got the tattoos, but she's still sexy AF, and she just got her own little vibe. That's you, Pop, too. Take it, male or female. Take that unique energy, how it resonates. Okay? You can have very nice lips. And for people who kissed you or seen your lips in 3D in the real world, like, they love your lips. You can catch people looking at your lips when you talk. You know, it could be something about your mouth, your lips, your teeth. There's something here about one of those 3 things, your mouth, lips, or your teeth. And it's not negative. You can have a long neck. The opposite sex love your neck, love your features. You have high cheekbones. You can have like a longer neck. You could be somebody, you can have a hand tattoo. If not, you could wear a lot of rings. Or you always get your nails done or something like that. It's real attractive. Real attractive, pile 2. You can have like a naturally beautiful face. You could wear eyelashes. How can I say it? What else? You can be somebody that wears like light makeup. You just do like an everyday makeup look with your lashes, brows. And if you're a man, you know, you just keep it simple. You don't do too much. All right. Anything else before we move on? Are people currently hooked on my pile 2? I'm hearing you see right through me. How do you do that shit? How do you do that? I feel like you see through a lot of people, and especially lovers, especially people that try to put up a facade like, yeah, they tough. Yeah, they've been broken before, but it is what it is. I'm going to keep going. Nah. You look right at them and give them a little smirk. And then they just be like, what's so funny? Like, they just start to panic because they know you see through them. It's like, you got that energy. A lot of your lovers know that you see through them. A lot of people in general know you see through them. You could be like a human lie detector. People can't lie to you. People cannot lie to you. And even if they do lie, you know. So you're not going to tell them either that you know. You just be knowing. You just know and keep it to yourself, and you know that. You be like, all right, cool. This person's a liar. This person's very much a compulsive liar. And you just keep it to yourself. You just be reading people. And it's not like you try to do it, because you know how some people are just nosy, always in people's business. Like, there's some people like that, sad to say, especially spiritual people. Sad to say, I've ran into some fake spiritualists. Well, I can't say fake because they know how to do tarot, but they abuse it. Like, people really be like searching people's lives every day. Like, you don't have a life. And other than what we're doing now, other than what this is, because there's tarot readers out there that helps others like me. You know, we do pick a cards. But I've seen in real life a tarot reader, can't say her name, they would probe and pry into people's lives. Like, every day. It had nothing to do with pick a card, nothing to do with entertainment, just for them. So they were using and abusing tarot, because it's like, we don't have these gifts just so you to check on your crush, or just for you to check on if somebody, you know what I mean? Check on yourself and things like that. But anyway, long story short, you're not like that. You're not that type of person that'll probe into people's life. Things and information just kind of come to you. And you may sometimes be like, damn, I didn't want to know that about that person. Or like, damn, I am not ready for this information about this person. But it just comes to you because that's just your connection to spirit. That's just you. All right. Let me put one more. Why are people currently hooked on my pile 2s? Pile 3 may have some messages for you, because I was about to say pile 3. Why are people currently hooked on my pile 2s? Integration. Because you make nothing out of something. You know how to, you don't let things change you. You transmute it, I should say. So you're very good at transmuting energy. You're very good at applying one thing to another and making it work. You're a very good problem solver. Again, people could definitely come to you for problems, issues, anything. Like, if you're not a tarot reader, like I said, you're just somebody that gives good advice. You're just somebody that always calls shit out. You know, you're just that type of person. And people love the advice you give them. They love listening to you. And they really find it helpful for their lives. Believe it or not, some people don't even tell you how helpful you are to them, how helpful your energy impacts them, how much it impacts them, and how helpful it is to even have you around in their life. But yeah, pile 2, that's what I got for you. If you like the way I read, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to go to pile 3. Pile 3. ancestors and spirit guides, please tap me into pile three's energy. Thank you for your divine light and knowledge always. Ashe. If you chose the Super Lustrous Glimmer Lip Gloss by Revlon, this is your pile, right? Or pile 3, image 3. First things first, while you have people hook, you're very sexy. You walk in a real sexy way. You have a nice back. You can have back tattoos. You can have a nice little backside and a little fatty. If you're a male, you have a nice back. You have nice shoulders. Okay. There's something here about the way you dress. You dress perfectly for your body, pile 3. It's like, even if you got weight on you, like, you still have people, you have the ability to make people stop and stare. It doesn't matter how you look. It's just you dress perfectly for your body, and it's very seductive. You're very alluring. You have a seductress type of energy. I want to say siren, but it's not really giving siren. It's just giving a seductive person, alluring person, a charming person, somebody that just exudes sexual energy. But even if you're not trying to be sexual, like on purpose, because who's trying to be like that 24/7? But you naturally are like that 24/7. Like, it could just be you going to sleep. Like, you just have this sexiness to you 24/7, like all the time. Every time somebody sees you, that's the first thing they notice. You could have like big hair, bigger hair, curly hair, or you playing your hair like when you're talking or something like that. People find that very, very sexy. You can be very confident. You love the way you look, or people perceive it as that. People perceive it as you love the way you look. You are a confident person. People love your confidence. People love your tattoos overall. It doesn't have to be just your back tattoos, but people love your tattoos. They're different. And your skin. You have very glowy skin. For my females, you can use those products that has like the gold tint or like the shimmery, little shimmer. And for my males, you could use like oils, shea butters and oils. Cause I don't know, I'm not even gonna say it. But the oils and the butters, it's just something that have your skin looking shiny and moisturized. Not too oily, not like crazy, but like just enough. Like, it just looks very smooth and soft. Okay. I have people currently hooked on my pile 3s. I'm getting the word temptation, or like a tease. That's what the word. Some people feel like you're a tease. You had a glow up. You had a physical glow up. Yeah, people feel like you're a tease. What the hell? Y'all. You could be a little wild or crazy, because look, pile 3, this funniest thing just happened. It's not funny. It's not funny if something bad was to happen. I have a little bit of a dark humor, y'all, so just be with me. So why the hell I'm doing y'all reading? And a school bus is like turning the corner. Full with kids, by the way. Full with kids. This big, giant yellow school bus full with children. Busted a right so fast. This place is like a little small corners. Like, it has a going street, and then it has a right turn. This school bus busted this right. Some of the bus got on the sidewalk. The bus started rocking so crazy. Like, they spent the block so fast. They spent the right turn. Right. The tires got on the sidewalk. The school bus started rocking like from side to side. All this happened in like 5 seconds, by the way. And the kids started yelling inside the school bus. All you hear is the kids like, ah. That was just funny for a moment, because it was like, what the hell was that? I don't know. So you could be somebody that's like a little, you could be a fun person, I should say. Especially like if you're a mother, you're a parent, whatever. You can have fun moments with your children. You can act like a big kid sometimes. There's something here like that. You could be goofy. You could be playful. But the way that just happened was just so hilarious to me. I don't know. I should have recorded it. Y'all would have been cracking up. I'm telling you. All right. Or you could just be a funny person. Because the way the way that was funny, y'all really would have to see it to really be cracking up. I really wish y'all seen it. All right. Why are people hooked on my pile threes? Why are people hooked on my pile threes? Didn't I say the way you dress, the way you could be somebody that's an artist. I was gonna say very poetic, so when you talk, it could come off poetic. Or it's something about your voice. You can have this. I'm picking up on my men, y'all. So my men listening, you can have this smooth, smooth tone voice. All right, you got this smooth tone voice. You basically could tell anybody something, and they will listen to you. That's just what I'm picking up on. For my feminines, you have a nice voice as well. I'm not picking up on a tone, but I'm picking up on a nice voice. It could be on the softer side, okay? But you're very creative, especially for the way that you express yourself. Now, this can be emotionally or physically, but for a lot of you, I'm getting physical. The way you dress yourself from the hair to the feet, amazing. You always look good. You always put it together perfectly. Very artistic, okay? You have an artistic vibe to you. Why are people currently hooked on my pile threes? Yeah, I keep picking up on physical. You put stuff together. You put things together that they've never seen before. You could be that person that gets certain pieces from certain boutiques or certain faraway lands, or I don't know how you get your stuff, how you get your pieces. For some of you, you could be an artist, because I keep thinking about art. So someone here loves your art, loves your work, whether you're... Hold on, y'all. Because why do sirens be playing with us in our readings? Like, every tarot reader I be watching be having sirens in the back too, because I be like, what is that about? But yeah, there's something here about your creativity. You could be an artist, you could be a musician, or a physical artist that paints or draws. There's something here about your art and you being creative, okay? People love what you do and they love what you have to offer. And this is a side message. If you make jewelry or something like that, if you make pieces, you need to sell it. You need to show people that. Just let people know what you got going on, because it's very beautiful, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. Are people currently hooked on my pile threes? You could be spontaneous. Self-love. You hit the gym. You take care of yourself. You eat right. That's why your skin looks so good. You drink your water. You mind your business. You find peace and happiness in small things in life. You don't hold on to grudges. Pile three. You're somebody that's like Zen, but you're Zen by choice. And you're not even this hippie like, ooh, everything is everything. No. You've been through shit and you know shit gets real, but you choose to look at life on the bright side. You choose to be that way for your health, for your self-love, because you love yourself, pile three. And I was mentioning confidence. I was mentioning all that in the beginning before I even pulled these cards. I feel like you have an immaculate relationship with the divine. Amazing relationship with the divine. I feel like your relationship with I can't even talk. Your relationship with the divine amplified your self-love. You wasn't always that person who loved yourself so much. Through your relationship with God, through your relationship with the shadow work, with healing, you tend to find yourself loving yourself more and more each and every day. So that's another side message. People see that you love yourself. It's radiating off of you. Yeah. And it's like in a physical way. People see you glowing. So I keep picking up on shiny skin, moisturized skin, but it just could be the glow that you carry. All right. You have a lot of lovers that's hooked on you. I feel like you got a heart with wings here. People feel like you're an angel. But with the wings, I feel like you tend to run away, or maybe you go ghost, or maybe you don't stay long in people's lives, but they always remember you as being a genuine angel, or being someone that was really someone that they loved or liked. Okay. But you could tend to like run away from these connections, or it's like you gave them a piece of heaven. Say, for instance, I'm going to put it in this way. I'm putting in a big back way. Say you bought the most fanciest piece of Dubai chocolate or something, and you gave a piece to somebody that loves whatever. Just give a piece to somebody. They never tasted it before. Then when they taste it, they're just like, oh my God, what is this? You know, like it's just everything it's something they never had before, but it tastes so good. And then when they go to get for another piece, there's no more. So there's something here like that. Like, you just give people a little tiny piece, especially for lovers or potential lovers. You don't give them much until you know like they're locked in. But through the phase of them getting to know you, or you finding out like if this is the person you will mess with or not, they tend to fall in love or really get addicted to your energy. And then sometimes you go ghost, or they don't hear from you after that. And you always have people that's still attached to you, that's still wondering what you're doing and how you're doing. You even had people cry over you before. I don't know, pile 3. You be ghosting people. Man, that's crazy. And I don't feel like it's on purpose. All right. Let's go. Why are people currently addicted to my... What? Why are people currently hooked on my pile 3s? Currently hooked on my pile 3s. Sexual energy. Didn't I say you sexy? Didn't I say you have that sexual energy? I mean, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Then I think I also said pile 2 and pile 3 correlates, because I feel like you could have some messages in pile 2. You have a nice behind. You have a nice back. I can't say that enough. People love your back. If you're a man, some people could like your behind too, but I feel like it's more of your shoulders and your upper back people are attracted to. But if you're a woman, it's more of your lower back. You can have an arch, or you can have like a spine dent or a muscular back where you can just see the definition in the back. There's something here about your back that have people looking, like taking a double take, okay? For sure. For sure. Nice shape. I feel like you be in your own world too. You could be like a popular loner. People are hooked on you right now because they want to be around you, and you really don't want to be around people. And it's not like you hate people or anything like that. You could just be a popular loner. People know of you, but you rather be alone. And it's not even like... I feel like you're used to being alone. It's not like you're preferably being alone. But it could be preferably. It could be preferably. But I feel like if people wanted to like hang with you and stuff like that, they could ask. You know, they can try to inquire about a time that y'all can spend together. But I feel like people could be intimidated of you as well, the way you come off and the way you look. People could always see you by yourself and stuff like that. So they're just assuming like pile 3 likes to be alone. And they're right. They're fucking right. But at the same time, you wouldn't mind if somebody inquired to like hang out or something like that. But a lot of people don't ask you because you look intimidating, if you were wondering. If you are wondering, darling, you can have an accent. Or you could be from another place or have another cultural background. But you don't have to. It's just because I did that accent. So I'm wondering, like, do you got an accent? I know sometimes people say I have an accent, but I don't have a Haitian accent. Alright. Why are people currently hooked on my pile 3? I have to use another deck probably. It's all good. People are hooked on you because you make the best out of tough situations. You make people feel dumb too. On the back of the deck is teaching. I was just about to say you teach people lessons. And you teach people lessons by not reacting. And you got duality in the back of that. But we ain't gonna get into that yet because I'm getting more messages as I pull. So relax. I feel like you could be very smart, very intellectual, full of knowledge, bursting with knowledge. Like, there's not a question somebody can ask you where you're just like, oh, I don't know, unless it's a personal question about somebody. But if it's about life itself, you have the answers. I swear. I feel like you teach people lessons through not reacting. So what did I mean about that? Say, for instance, you get into it with a friend, lover, whatever, going back and forth. They may expect you to take it out of proportion, like, name call, or like you be the one to initiate some negativity, but you never do. So even if they throw something negative at you, it could be a low blow too. And you just respond in a way they're just like, damn, why did I say that? Like, you really eat people up with the way you act. And you genuinely are doing this. It's not even like, let me just pretend to feel like this so they can feel stupid. No, you're genuinely like, all right, do you. It's all good. I don't care. Like, you have this type of energy. If somebody's going to go back and forth with you, they're going to argue with themselves. They're going to argue with themselves first. Because you're the type of person, if you want to put your energy into it, it better be worth it. And if it's not worth it, you're not going to argue. You're not going to go back and forth. You have this energy to you, like, no matter what life gives you, you always find a solution. You always find a way to be okay with it. It could be the toughest situation. People be in shock because it's like, that was me. People be like, if that was me, I don't know what to do. Or if that was me, I would have been X, Y, and Z. They see you go through these crazy life situations and you handle it with breeze and ease. I'm talking about serious life stuff. Like, I'm not talking about baby stuff, but I don't want to give an example or it's too serious. But say, for instance, somebody could have passed away, somebody close to you. It's not that you don't care. You will definitely be in your feelings. You will definitely be crying, but you understand life and how it is. You understand that we all have to go one day. You understand how ancestry works. You understand how the spiritual world works. So it doesn't hit you as hard as other people, if that makes sense. Okay, so you have the ability to see the bigger picture in all things. And people are hooked on that. You're like a teacher. With the teaching card in the back of the deck, that's exactly what I was going to say. People are hooked on you because you teach them lessons through your actions. And you actually talk to them and teach them lessons. You could be a teacher. You could be a mentor. You should be. You should be. You're also, like, people in your family are hooked on you because you are literally carrying family legacies down. So Pile 2 could definitely resonate. I didn't really mention family legacies, but I just feel like the spiritual aspect of who you are could show in Pile 2 more, because this pile is more physical. But I feel like right now I'm getting a spiritual message of you passing down or carrying the torch. Okay? You are the torch carrier in your lineage. You are the person that decided to continue something in your bloodline. Now, you know what that is. I don't know what that is, but it could be anything. But you definitely continue something, and you're carrying the legacy for those to come, and you're acknowledging those who aren't here anymore by doing this, okay? Very deep. Very deep. Give me a couple more. Let me do tarot for this. I didn't pull tarot this whole time. Let's see. Why are people currently hooked on my Pile 3s? Thank you guys for all the likes, the subscriptions, the comments. It really, really means so much to me. Trying to grow this algorithm up. And yeah, I really, really enjoy the support. Thank y'all. And appreciate it. So you got the Devil card. Why people currently hooked on you at the moment? A lot of people, you have a lot of stalkers, I want to say. People are obsessed with the way you look. You have a lot of Pile 2 definitely need to watch it. You have a lot of people that admires, they hate you but they admire you, or they hate on you but they want to copy you. It's the same type of energy. It's obsessive, it's toxic, it's giving, I want what this person has but I don't like this person. So you can have people going to extreme heights to be like you or like copy you. It's giving hella weird energy, but I feel like you're protected, like I said. You're protected from these people. And again, there's only one of you. Even if somebody tries hard to mimic and copy everything that you do, they could never be you. They never will be you. So that's just a message you need to know if you've been worried about that. All right. Are people currently hooked on my pile threes? You could be a good dancer, or you move in a certain way, like you limber. You could be somebody that's flexible. I don't know. Especially, this is something about the way you move. Yeah. And people really, lovers, best friends, friends, family members, they never want you to leave their side. Like, they don't want to ever fall out with you. Ever. Okay. Like, I'm hearing I Want You to Stay by Rihanna. You make people happy. You got the Sun card. You make people feel like life is worth living again. I don't know why I'm picking up on that message. So maybe you had some people around you that felt like giving up, where you wasn't even aware, but your energy makes them feel like life is worth living. You being in their life makes them feel like life is worth living. All right, let me pull one more. Why are people currently hooked on my pile? Breeze. If you can sing too, if people been hearing you sing, oh my God, they love your voice. They love your voice. I think I mentioned voice earlier. Y'all let me know. Something about your voice. Are people currently hooked on my pile threes? We're going to end it after this. Pile three, can you cook really well? Because I'm hearing like cooking or something like that. Definitely watch pile two. Your haters, like people that be trying to come for you, always gets the karma instantly. Okay? People feel like they cannot get one up on you. People feel like the people that do be trying to get one up on you, when you get them first, they feel like you was always out to get them. It's like they try to retaliate. They try to like put it on you, like, oh, that means that this person always didn't like me, but they were just trying to throw some type of spell at you, some type of evil eye. It's like they try to say everything but you're protected, but you're not the one to mess with, but you're really that person, really that girl, really that boy. They don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit how powerful you are. And you're not this power hungry being either. You don't even really care about that. You could just be normally doing your own thing, protecting yourself. But they view you as, I'm not going to let pile three know that they're this powerful person. Yeah. They're hooked on you because, again, you are protected. You're like that. Like, to these people, you are really him. You're really her. Like, I cannot explain this enough. They just don't tell you this. They don't tell you. They will never tell you how powerful you are. They will never tell you how much time they try to send something to you and it backfired immediately almost. They will never tell you how gorgeous you are. They will never tell you how inspired they are by you. They never will. Okay? But these people are hooked, completely hooked on you. And it's giving some of your enemies are hooked on you because of these traits you carry. All right, pile three. If you like the way I read, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to see y'all next time. And again, thank you for all the likes, the subscriptions, the comments. Truly, 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 truly means so much to me. Bye, gems.